Today's game is brought to you in HD by EA Sports and Madden NFL 11. It's one of the most historic stadiums in the country. Welcome to Chicago. I'm Gus Johnson along with Chris Collinsworth. We've got the Chicago Bears and Seattle Seahawks here for you in this exhibition contest. Who do you see as the key players for this matchup, Chris?
Well, Gus, I've got my eyes on the two quarterbacks in this one. I had a chance to talk to both of these guys, obviously guys that have experience in this situation. They've been here before, and yet it's always so interesting. You can see a different look in their eyes when they're warming up. You know that they know the significance of these matchups, and it just adds another level of excitement to the football game. When you're talking about this kind of talent on the field, this should be a really good one. I know you're excited. I'm excited. Let's get it going.
Interesting, Chris. Great storyline here today, and we'll follow that storyline as this game moves on. Cutler with the give. Cole was there to bring him down. Forte picks up a yard on the play. We've got 2nd and 9 yards to go. Cutler flips it right. Makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped. Good coverage downfield. The stop was made by Jackson.
You know, it really wasn't a horrible call that time by the defense, but anytime you have to try and stop an offense like this in those medium yardage situations, you really have to come up in the coverage.
Looks to throw it. And they can't complete the first down pass attempt. 2nd down coming up. It's now 2nd down, 10 yards to go. Cutler hands it off straight ahead. And that flag was thrown in the neighborhood of holding. And that will back this one up.
Penalties like that sometimes will split a huddle. You'll get half the guys patting you on the back and saying that's okay, and the other half are looking at you like, you idiot.
What happened there, Chris?
Well, they got caught in man-to-man coverage on that play, and I couldn't tell if the defender slipped a little bit or not. Maybe he just got beat on the play.
Avoids a sack by getting it off as he's hit. Davis was his intended target. 2nd down and 7 yards to go. Ball on their own 49. Short throw to the right. He's dropped down at the 39-yard line.
The Bears are putting together a good-looking drive here. That's their 3rd first down.
They line the ball up at the 39. They keep it on the ground with the tailback.
Well, that's what happens when defensively you get every gap covered. There is simply nowhere to go with the football. No chance for the running back that time.
They have it at the 40. Still looking for an open man. They can't hook up on that pass. Now the offense will be facing 3rd down. The offense facing another 3rd down here. He's going deep with it. It's knocked down. Excellent play by the defender. Knox was the intended receiver. Fourth down. The Bears lining up to punt. And it's in the end zone for a touchback. They'll take over at the 20. And he's hit as he lets go of the ball.
That's part speed and part anticipation by this defensive unit. They're always in great position, and you'll rarely see them get burned on passes like that.
He's searching for a receiver.
Under pressure, he felt the heat that time and was forced to throw it away quickly.
They line it up at the 22. He throws short.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set them up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
Jones gets the carry right side. He's tackled at the 44-yard line. And 2 yards away here on 2nd down. Hasselbeck pitches out to the right.
You know, you can draw up any sort of protection scheme and blocking scheme that you want. But ultimately, this game comes down to one big man against another big man. And that time, the defense's big men, they won the battle.
Short throw to the left. And he's tackled at the 47-yard line. It's 1st and 10. He lets it go, but pays a price with a monster hit.
Good pressure that time, and they forced a bad throw. Not much he could have done with the pocket collapsing like that.
Hammered as he lets it go. And the tackle was made by Charles Tillman.
So much of the game today revolves around those substitution packages, trying to bring extra defensive backs on the field to try and help against the pass. But when you have a big receiving tight end, that really makes that plan awfully tough to execute.
Hands it to the back. 4 yards on that play. And now it's 3rd down. The offense is now looking at 3rd and 5. Opts for a short throw. He's dropped down at the 23-yard line.
Yeah, that's one, if you study this team on tape, you're going to see them go to that in the clutch, and it worked again.
And we'll have a 1st down and 10. The pigskin is on the 23-yard line. They hand it off again. It's going to be a 1st and goal for the Seahawks. Ball is on the 8-yard line. Looked like someone might have jumped.
You know, it's just 5 yards, but a penalty like that can really throw your offense off rhythm. You definitely have to now change the play call at this point.
We've reached the end of the 1st quarter here in Chicago. No score. Second and goal situation now. Ball is on the 15. Looks left. Here's a short pass. He stopped about a yard short on the play.
He did a great job of keeping containment there. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that one.
Steps up in the pocket and throws it as he's hit.
They brought the blitz that time. Didn't get there, but did throw up the timing of the play to get the incompletion.
So, it's 4th down. This field goal attempt will be about a 33-yarder. The kick is no good. The Bears will begin this drive at the 23-yard line. He's looking over the top. Caught out of bounds, incomplete. Knox was the intended receiver on the play. So they'll face a 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 23. Has a man short to his left. Kelly Jennings was there for the stop.
Yeah, very safe, simple play, hitting the underneath receiver for a solid gain.
And they line up at the 28. Looking for a man. He's tackled at the 44-yard line.
Jay Cutler has a big arm, and we all know that, and he needed every bit of it on that throw.
First down, 10 to go. Gets the pass off. He's wrestled down at the 49-yard line. They'll need about 3 yards here on 2nd down. Breaks through up the gut. And he's running with a purpose now. Touchdown, Bears!
Matt Forte really has become a pretty special player in this league. I don't know that he's the best at anything, but he's a very good runner, a very good receiver, very good blocker, just a complete player, and you saw it there.
Chicago is up a score. Let's take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon. Chicago is ready to kick this one off. Forsett is deep, looking to return the kickoff. And takes off from his own goal line. Gets it to the 21. The offense takes the field, and they have to be a little frustrated that they couldn't get the ball through the uprights. Goes for it all!
You bring a little pressure, and it impacts quarterbacks, and we saw it there.
Second down and 7 yards to go. Ball on the 21-yard line. And they got him.
As a quarterback, you understand where your protection is and what you can protect. If you can't protect a certain side, you have to throw it hot. That time the quarterback missed the hot read and paid the price.
They're going deep. T.J. Hushmanzada was his intended target.
Anytime you give up that quick pressure like that, very seldom are those passes completed.
Fourth down. The Seahawks are lining up to punt it away. He gets out to about the 48-yard line. They'll go to work at the 48-yard line. Short pass to his left. Knox was the intended receiver. Has a man to his right. Little flip. He's dropped down at the 34.
Yeah, when you see the blitz, you have to understand your own protections, because if your protection is sliding away from the blitz, you have no choice but to get it out of there to the hot receiver.
And we'll have a first down and 10. The give to the tailback. Forte racks up 5 on the run. Second and 5 coming up here. Ball on the 29-yard line. Short throw to the right. He's brought down at the 26-yard line. Third down now. They'll need a couple of yards to convert for a first down. Here's the give. He's tackled at the 21.
The Bears are really having their way so far against this defense. They have a healthy per carry average, so if they can keep this up, they'll wear out the defense.
They line up at the 21. Taylor on the run. He's wrestled down at the 17. Gets about 4 on the play. That'll bring up second down. They line up at the 17. Has a man short to his left. Bennett made solid contact and popped the ball out of there.
And you know you're going to get hit as a wide receiver. You've got to hang on to those balls, but that was a big shot.
Now they'll face a 3rd and 6 situation. Short throw to the left. What happened there?
Well, the defense was in zone coverage. They got good pass protection, and anytime that happens, it tends to really stretch those zones and widen the holes.
Looks left. Here's a short pass.
Jay Cutler is not the most accurate passer in the league. He lets balls get away from him sometimes, and occasionally they're fairly easy completions.
Up the middle. He's brought down at the 6.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
Looking end zone. Comes down with it. Touchdown.
Jay Cutler delivers a touchdown pass on a beautiful throw, and I just admire the way he plays the quarterback position. There's such an intelligence there, but also this gutsiness. What an awesome combination.
Chicago looks ready to kick it away. Forsett is back to receive the kick. Gets to above the 24 before going down. He rolls out to his right. He gets off the throw. They can't complete the pass, and now the offense will be looking at 2nd down. Checks down to the short pass. He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
Pretty good gain that time on the screen. Anytime you get an opportunity to throw the screen pass, it has a lot of benefits, one of which is to simply slow down that pass rush a little.
And the pass was knocked away at the last minute.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
The Seahawks line up to punt. Hester awaiting the return. He takes the ball at the 20.
The Bears offensively looking pretty strong right now, and they've got the look of a team who may be going in for the kill here. Too early to entirely put it away, but a touchdown would certainly be tough to overcome.
Second down, 8 yards to go. And there's 2 minutes remaining in the half. Here's the throw. He can't come up with it. Incomplete pass.
Jay Cutler was simply trying too hard that time. He got a little excited and let that ball get away from him. That's something that you'll see from inaccurate passers from time to time.
Goes through his progression. Wilson picked. Gone. Get this man a new contract.
Okay, baby, come on.
Olindo Mare hits the PAT. It's now a 7-point game. He'll return it from the 6. He makes it back to the 25. The defense is coming off that big play just a moment ago, so the momentum is on their side. About 3 yards on the play. Dumps it out left. How about that pass?
There's really no better feeling as an offense, especially for the quarterback position, than to take advantage when the defense is trying to blitz you. They're trying to make you nervous, and you just made them pay.
Second down coming up after the incomplete pass. Second down and 7 yards to go. Ball on their own 36. He gets off the throw. They can't hook up on that pass. Now the offense will be facing third down. Surveys the field. Cuts back and he's dropped. That reception, good for 7. So, it's fourth down. The Bears are lining up to punt this one away. He'll field it at the 17. He got everything he could, but there really wasn't much room. Well, there's not a lot of time left here before halftime. Let's see what they decide to do as their offense heads back onto the field.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
Second and 13 coming up here. Jones, the ball carrier. That'll be it for the first half of play. The score is 14-7. Seattle will get it first here in the second half. Forsett will take off from the 8. He stopped at the 24-yard line. The offense will start at the 24-yard line. Good coverage downfield. Takes a lick as he lets it go.
Matt Hasselbeck is really a perfect West Coast style of quarterback. He's quick in the pocket. He has a quick release. He understands defenses, and he rarely makes those mental mistakes.
Here comes the heat.
That was a very good effort by the Bears.
So they're looking at a second and long here after the sack. Still looking for an open man. Anderson gets to the quarterback once again for his second sack. After the sack, they're going to be looking at a third down and long play here. Looking for a man. Deion Branch was the intended receiver on the play. So, it's fourth down. The Seahawks ready to punt this one away. He's hit and dropped at the 24-yard line.
That was really a good effort. There wasn't a ton of room for him to run, but he was able to get up the field, get a few yards. You never get upset with a punt return guy like that. It wasn't spectacular, but he got the job done.
Has a man short to his left. Knox was his intended target. It's the tailback. He's dropped down at the 44-yard line. Forte carries for a 5-yard gain. From their own 44-yard line. Flips it out short. He's brought down at the 41-yard line. The defense just didn't match up well on that play.
Yeah, tough to match up one-on-one in man coverage against that wide receiver. He's pretty good.
They go with the run. That's a 3-yard gain. That brings up second down. Now they're facing 2nd and 7. Ball on the 38-yard line. Cutler gives it up the middle. Taylor picks up 5 yards. That brings up another 3rd down attempt. Oh, he's off. He's tackled at the 17. Short pass to his left. Taylor makes his 3rd grab. So it's 2nd down, 14 yards for the first. In heavy traffic. Chicago is able to fall on it.
Sometimes there's nothing more interesting than a fumbled football because that oblong-shaped football really makes for some interesting bounces out there. They were lucky to get that one back.
They're now looking at a 3rd and long after the sack. Running out of time. Well, that was a big one, too, as it brings up a 4th down.
Good teamwork that time on the part of this defensive line. The blockers just could not get the job done.
They'll call on the field goal unit here for this long field goal. This will be a 49-yard attempt. Here's a 4th and very long following the penalty. The punt rolls into the end zone. Touchback. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. And he's tackled at the 23-yard line. Brian Urlacher with the takedown again. That's his 5th tackle of the game. 2nd down and 7. The Rock sitting at the 23. Hasselbeck hands it off. This is close. They'll bring out the chain. They're just inches short. Short yardage situation here. They'll need a little less than a yard to convert. Hasselbeck with the give. Julius Jones gives them a fresh set of downs on the 3-yard run.
Man, we gotta keep fighting.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line. Hasselbeck, hands off.
And I really like the discipline of this defense. You never see these guys trying to do too much. They control their gaps, and that time there was nowhere to go.
Gets it away. Whoa, couldn't make the last guy miss. It's 3rd down now and just about the length of the football away from the 1st down marker. Incomplete pass. He just threw that one away. The punter will likely head onto the field after they failed to convert on 3rd down. It's 4th down. They'll line up to punt this one away. It bounces out of bounds at the 36. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. He took a shot at the 33-yard line. So at the end of 3, the score is 14-7. The Bears have a 1-touchdown lead and the ball as we start the final quarter. Forte takes the give. He's brought down at the 35. Hill is playing with some intensity out there. He's been in on 5 tackles so far. Searching for an open man. The pass falls incomplete.
Jay Cutler let that one get away. He has a great arm, but sometimes he'll still miss those deep balls.
The Bears are lining up to punt it away. Forsett takes it at the 25. He really didn't have any room to work on that punt return.
Yeah, he really didn't have much of a chance at all to make anything happen there. I mean, I know this guy's a dangerous punt return guy, but you can't do it on your own.
He passes it. He's wrestled down at the 48-yard line. Goes through his progression. Tip pass, and it's incomplete. Second down coming up after the incomplete pass. Jones on the inside handoff. He's dropped down at the 41-yard line. The offense needs about 3 yards to get the first here on third down. Pass is short right side. He's brought down at the 35.
This team is just so good at executing those short, quick passes and picking up first downs and keeping drives alive.
All I need, baby. That's all I need.
And we'll have a first down and 10. And it looked like someone on the offensive line jumped.
You know, it's just 5 yards, but a penalty like that can really throw your offense off rhythm. You definitely have to now change the play call at this point.
It's now second and long following the sack. Hit as he throws.
Pass rush almost got there that time, and he has to feel a little lucky that that ball just fell harmlessly to the turf.
He rolls out to the right. The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up fourth down.
Well, at the end of the game, you go back and you basically say what happened on third down, and you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense.
The Seahawks are lining up to punt it away. The ball goes into the end zone. Touchback. He'll take over at the 20. Tons of pressure. He's hit as he throws. Matt Forte was the intended receiver.
Just missed that time, bringing him down for a sack, but great pressure to force an incompletion.
Surveys the field. He drops the easy pick. No completion that time, and it'll bring up third down. Too close to call. Here comes the chain game. They say he was stopped short. Fourth down. So, it's fourth down. The Bears lining up to punt. He makes it out to the 36.
He did a good job there, finding a seam and getting up the field. You know, a lot of people don't realize that being a punt returner or a kick returner is one of the toughest jobs in the NFL. There's a whole lot of things that could go wrong and only a few that can really go right.
Finds a way to get rid of it as he's hit.
Good job all the way around by the defense that time. Not only did they have the deep routes completely covered there, but they also had the check down well within their grasp.
Good coverage downfield. He's wrestled down at the 49-yard line. Now we have a first down and 10 to go. He's going to throw it. And he's tackled at the 37.
It's one of the dangers. You bring those extra defenders trying to get after the quarterback, and you're going to leave some man coverage on the outside. That time the quarterback able to take advantage.
He's tackled at the 36-yard line. Gets maybe a couple. Second down. Second down, 8 yards to go. Moves to his right. And now the offense will be faced with a third down situation. It's 3rd and long, and at this stage of the game, there isn't much doubt that they'll be looking to air it out to convert.
When you get that kind of pressure, a lot of times the play will result in something worse than just an incompletion.
They'll line up for a very long field goal attempt. This will be a 53-yard attempt. The kick is off target. They'll start at the 43-yard line. He rolls out to his right. He's brought down at midfield.
And that's simply good design and execution on the pattern. They work hard all week in practice to make sure that on game day, they have that timing down perfectly.
He throws downfield.
And that was a little hum baby coming out of there from the quarterback. We've all heard about how strong his arm is, and we saw it there.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 40. Cutler will hand it off.
One score is nice, but two, that is really special. And ask any fantasy football player out there, if this guy's on your team, you're almost as happy as he is right now.
Point after is good. A lot of game left. 4 minutes remaining in the quarter. The Bears, 21. The Seahawks, 7. Let's take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon. Gould will be kicking off. Taken from the 3-yard line. He stopped at the 24-yard line. They'll start at the 24-yard line. He's wrestled down at the 25. You would think they would be looking to conserve time right now.
Yeah, somebody may want to go over and whisper in the head coach's ear that, hey, coach, we are still behind here. And when you get a wide receiver with that kind of talent on the outside, he is a threat to take it all the way on any play.
Oh, he's off. He makes his way to about the 38. Gets rid of it as he's hit. Edenije picks it off. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. And he should have just thrown that one away.
Well, he did. He threw it away right to the defender, and that's just one of those mistakes that you cannot make in this league. It's so hard to get the ball in the scoring zone, and you just can't give it away when you get there.
With about 3 minutes of play remaining here in the fourth quarter, the score, the Bears 28, the Seahawks 7. Let's take a look at the drive summary, which is presented by Verizon. Gould will kick it deep. He makes it to the 23-yard line. They line up at the 23. Still looking for an open man. He knocks it away at the last second. And they can't complete the first down pass attempt. Second down coming up. Just gets it off. Leon Washington was the intended receiver on the play.
Well, the defense didn't get the sack, but they got the next best thing, and that was a bad throw.
Searching for an open man. The pass is broken up. What a play. And the pass will fall incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
And those are the kind of big third down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
And it appears that the coach will keep his offense out there. Heavy pressure, and he fumbles it. Gilbert scoops it up and is still on his feet.
And more teams are practicing doing that. When the ball's on the ground, they want to be able to scoop it and score with it. Perfectly executed that time.
We're nearing the 2-minute warning in the fourth. The Bears 35, the Seahawks 7. Let's take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon. Gould is just about ready to kick this one away. And it's fielded at the 4. He makes it out to about the 27-yard line. He lets it go. And the pass falls incomplete. Golden Tate was his intended target. Dumps it short. And he's tackled at the 35. So as we reach the 2-minute warning, we would like to take the time to mention that as part of Breast Cancer Awareness Month, players throughout the NFL will be wearing pink game apparel to raise awareness of the importance of annual screenings. The players will auction the gear through NFLauctions.nfl.com, with proceeds benefiting the American Cancer Society. Visit cancer.org for more information. Folks, it's a great cause. Barely gets it off. And now the offense will be faced with a third down situation. So another third down coming up for the offense. Rolling out to his right. It's fourth down. The punt team is on the field looking to kick this one away. It bounces out of bounds at the 28-yard line. The Bears will start this drive at the 28-yard line. They'll give it off here.
The defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
He makes it out to about the 34-yard line. It's a 3rd and 5 situation. Ball on their 34. That's going to do it from Chicago. We have highlights coming right up, so don't go anywhere. Here's today's Swagger Player of the Game, presented by Old Spice Deodorant, the greatest smell in the NFL. Here's the play that rocked the stadium, the Doritos Crunch Time Play of the Game.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports and Madden NFL 11.